Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Awesome. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm seeing some questions in chat. Store.epicgames.com. You can get a free copy of Troy Total War right now. You can only get it for the next 24 hours. After 24 hours, you have to pay for it. So for the love of God, even if you don't know if you want to play it, go get your free copy. And that way, if you ever want to play it later, you can just download it whenever you want. So it is basically claim to own forever right now, but you will have to pay for it after 24 hours. So even if you're not sure, just go get a copy. You can use my code Cohh, apparently. People are saying in chat. I have no idea why. And then most importantly, here's the big thing. I'm going to be honest. Troy Total War, not really my jam. But what is my jam is the free game coming out later today, Remnant from the Ashes. And that game is going to be free to download and claim forever later today. That game is awesome. I love it, and I'm actually planning on playing it later, I think this month when the DLC comes out. So, yeah, I may even do like a new playthrough of Remnant. Bring in the mods, maybe some subs and viewers, and just do like a brand new playthrough of Remnant later. So yeah, be sure to get it. It's super cool. I Total War fans get Troy, but I personally like super recommend Remnant. It's a really, really cool game. Yeah. Kerrigan, more power to you, buddy. More power to you, my dude. That's just fine.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here buried until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Couple questions. Yes, that's great feedback. I will stop using. I use a lot of acronyms because there's a lot of people that have been here for years, and a lot of times I just kind of try to keep things moving quickly. I will try to say full things more often. That's great feedback, and I appreciate that kind of feedback. Remnant will be free. Yes, Remnant will be free on Epic later. I don't believe it's free right now. Total War Troy is free right now, and Remnant will be free at a later date. Someone said, can you use my code? Apparently you can. I have no idea why, but apparently you can use my code COHH if you claim Troy. I don't know what that does since it's a portion of free, but apparently you can. So I think I appreciate those that do. I do. I think. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm like 90% sure I do. Thanks. Okay. Eastside Romance, more feedback for you, Cohh. You're beautiful. Aw, thanks. You know what, chat? You're looking pretty cute today, too. Thanks, Griffin. I get 15% of that sweet free. Yeah, boy. Sexy. Mmm.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
Oh, why?
After what happened with
You
Dervahl,
make...
I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Go to the Palace of the Sun. Can I fast travel there? Maybe? I'm actually really excited to watch the Forbidden West trailer again now that I actually somewhat partially remember all this stuff. Thanks, Cyborg. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Esender. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you can't get Total War now, and it's probably going to be the same for Remnant later, just keep trying. The Epic server apparently went down right when it started, but it was up. It was up like 30 seconds later, so it'll probably be going like up and down all day. Yeah, just keep trying. But yeah, it'll most like, oh. Just wrapped up inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for Alpha's already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Okay. Alright. Gonna... Pretty standard stuff. Wow, did we get all this stuff? Look at that. We got every single one. Damn, dude. Hell yeah. Apparently we missed one here. These are probably unlocks that we get. Could have done a little better there. Scan glyph? Scanned glyphs. I don't even know what those are. Yeah. Cool. Scan. Thanks, Pontiac. Uh-oh. Did my chat die? Where did my chat just go? My page just blanked out. Hold on. Reload. There we go. Okay, that was strange. My entire chat page just went gray. Okay. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Hi. The first thing I looked at was at my stream. I was like, am I still streaming? Can they hear me? If you search for the game, it works. The main page is down, not individual game pages. If people go to the Epic Games home, it should show Troy is featured and people can claim it. Great. Thank you. Great advice. Great advice.
Not the town crier.
Good, good, good. Are you planning on playing Windbound later this month when it comes out? Windbound. Which one is Windbound? Later this month is going to be Mortal Shell, the Remnant DLC, and then our big 100% run of Wasteland 3. So, I don't know. Also... No, I don't think we don't have a date yet for Heart of Demos, do we? That could be much later. Do we have a date yet for that? I can't remember what they said at TennoCon. No, I think that's much later, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Oh, the Control DLC. When is the Control DLC? That's right. I didn't watch the Sony thing, so I didn't see the date. August 25th for Demos. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's the day before frickin' Wasteland 3. Yeah, okay. So we're definitely going to play Demos on release as well. Oh, God, I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. But when is the Control DLC? So we've got Mortal Shell on the 18th. We've got Remnant from the Ashes DLC, which we'll probably do right after Mortal Shell. We've got Wasteland 3 on the 27th, 28th, 29th, one of those. We've got Demos on the 25th, and then 27th for the Control DLC. Okay, we'll try to jam that in somewhere. Oh my lord, I loved the last Control DLC. Oh my god, guys, this month is packed. We've got so much stuff to play this month. This is awesome. Oh my lord, and Wasteland 3 in the middle of all of it. Oh my god, dude, the end of this month is gonna be insane. Woo. Okay.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with
Oh, an Outer Worlds
god
DLC
demon
at the beginning of
machine,
September.
whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Damn, look at her ordering around the
Aloy.
army of Meridian.
Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then.
I'm sorry, Aloy. I
glad
was
that's behind us.
thinking with my other head.
Now.
I apologize.
It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Okay. Couple quick questions. Arspain says, can you use Galaxy to access the Epic Store? Yes. Not only can you use Galaxy to access the Epic Store, but they actually recently announced that they now have official connections. So the Epic is actually working with GOG to make it so like there's a lot more functionality between Epic and Galaxy. It's like one of the 2 official connections to Galaxy. So yes, you absolutely can use it with that, which is pretty cool. Have I played the Neo 2 DLC? No, I haven't yet. I want to at some point. I love Neo 2. I haven't had time in the schedule yet, but I definitely want to play that as well. Don't forget DLC of the DLC. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about then. When am I going to play Grim Dawn? Grim Dawn is on the list, which means it doesn't have a date yet, but I definitely want to play Grim Dawn at some point. Absolutely. This here game says, wait, what did I miss? GOG and Epic? Yes, GOG and Epic are working together now. Yeah, they have actually formed an official connection between themselves, and they're like the devs work together to make sure that the Galaxy and Epic work well together. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's more than a few things going on between Epic and GOG. Okay, anyway, let's go. Oh, let's get that first. Founding of Meridian. Nice. Have you played Detroit Become Human? I have. Yeah, I have. Griffline says, I'd like to form an official connection with you.
What?
Okay. Okay. Yes, ooh woo, I believe is there we go. Ooh woo. Yes.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
We're in, chat.
Do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much testosterone.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
For me?
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
Cool.
You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Am I planning on playing the Frostpunk expansion? I don't know yet. I like Frostpunk, but I was definitely late to that party. I probably will check it out at some point, but I don't know if I will when it comes out. There's a lot of other things going on then. So, yeah.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Thanks. Okay, so rest before the final battle is 1. Let's review preparations at the Ridge and at the Spire. Do this one first. Will you be checking out the Cohh DLC for Cyberpunk 2020? We'll do what now? I'm sorry, what? What about Persona 4 Golden? Guys, okay.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Let's make this super clear.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
So, if a game is not something that is coming out soon or on the list, or I have not already expressly mentioned I'm going to play it, then I don't know if I'm going to play it. So, yeah, check the list. If it's not on the list and we're not talking about it now, I don't know.
Cohh, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid. His. I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is open. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Thanks, girl. Oh, look, they killed him for me.
Oh, mine now.
Oh, nice.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Marat asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Cool. Oh, is this one of the new ones? Oh, yeah, dude. Hold on. Hold right click and left click to load ammo from the pile.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
That's a nice gun. Okay, that's gonna be fun.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to
Hey,
fight?
Shivala.
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I'm into ladies.
I've been waiting
Oh.
for this fight my whole life.
I thought this was going somewhere.
The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun.
Oh, she's going a very different direction with it.
I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it.
Whoops.
And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them
And that's
together.
exactly what I was
And
thinking.
I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Okay. Uthid.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well.
Oh, Ploki, it was on me. Yeah.
Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Nice. Oh, what are you doing here, bruh? Did you bring me some
Aloy.
threads?
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can. This place really couldn't be more different to the sacred land, could it?
Okay. Now we go to the Spire. Yeah, some of the voice acting in this game is really, really good. Absolute top notch. Some of the voice acting in the game is not so much. But yeah, most of the voice acting in this game is great. And the main characters are generally pretty good. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep before heading back to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan, but the truth is I missed her. I developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. The Odyssey launched yesterday. Oh, this is before they knew the Odyssey got destroyed. Oh no. Okay. And I think this one. Travis came by trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. Wow. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase. As though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West Africa civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. An advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Damn, dude. Everyone in the world destroyed. Wow. Did the Odyssey get destroyed? Oh yeah, when the Odyssey spooled up its antimatter engines to try to leave the atmosphere, or not the atmosphere, the gravity well of Earth, it exploded. We got a data point that basically said that the Odyssey had been destroyed. Yeah. It was like a news thing. I bet Ted had something to do with it. Of course Ted had something to do with it. The jerk. Oh, what's up, dude?
Aratak?
Hi!
I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Carja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
This,
there is no other way.
For instance, is a phenomenal voice actor. I love Aratak's voice actor. He sounds so somber and he has like a really nice voice and always delivers the lines well. A lot of the DLC voice actors are really good. I feel like the DLC was kind of a step up in quality in a lot of ways. And I'm kind of hoping we'll see that continue through to Forbidden West. Every so often with games like this, companies kind of find their voice during development. And then the DLCs come out and you can see they kind of start to nail it a little bit. And, oh wait, can we talk to the Ice Hunter? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we should probably try to talk to the girl, right? Whoops. Let me double check. For some reason I wanted to say there was no prompt on the girl, but let's double check. I probably can talk to her. Yeah,
You're
there
the
we go.
hunter from the Banuk Grove.
Nice.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Bloodthirsty, man. Okay. Did I get the power armor? I did. That's why I'm glowing all sparkly blue. Does Cohh get a notification of highlighted messages? I get a notification in chat of messages that have my name in them, but I'm obviously not able to respond to all of them. If you do a 100,000 good vibe message, it's mostly for chat, but if you ever want me to read it, just let a mod know. Moonmancer, like Moonmancer just did. Moonmancer, please don't forget to visit Cyan again to see if she has something to say. You can do that. Cool. Good call.